Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 6th episode of Monster Musume no Oisha-san. And last episode we took a trip over to the Harpy village, which made me think it would be a Harpy-focused episode, but that is not in fact the case. What it actually was a chance to get familiar with Thessalia's attendants, specifically Lorna, who had an issue that the doctor had a brilliant way of dealing with. So we got to experience all of that, which was quite good. And the doctor got to experience something quite good, like both attendants kind of propositioning him to get on the Thessalia, the train, you know, go down that route. So that it was quite an experience for the doctor. Let's just say that. Now this episode should actually be Harpy focused because we got a little bit of teasing of possible Harpy stuff last episode, kind of getting a little bit of information about how our main Harpy girl is doing. This episode we should actually really get to check on her and maybe even make her feel better. So let's get into it and see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, play. It's great to hear. The best doctor in the world. That's the idea. I mean, you've dealt with people who dislike doctors before, so I'm sure you'll manage. Okay. Just galloping. Yeah, I'm definitely curious about that. You have to fight the urge to call her Ilya, with that name so similar. Or Lily, more to the point. Hopefully that red's not blood. But either way, it's not good. Yes, we came to make you feel better. Please let us. We'll do what we can. We are definitely willing to use unorthodox methods to get the job done. You're in good hands, Illy. Just that mermaid winking at me, I can't get enough of it. I still remember the first examination the doctor ever did in this show. Episode 1. It really did leave quite an impression on me. And back into it. The Harpy who couldn't fly. I mean, clearly she's been losing feathers. It really was. Yeah, what's your thing with her? You want to ride? I'll be gentle. To be expected, though. Are those sounds of pain or something else? You never know with this show. I bet a Harpy's feathers feels incredible, though. Get that? Oh. Wow, that thing can move. Very powerful Ahoge. Oh! Wow, that was a scream. That was cute though. Really very tickle. Makes me want to tickle her. Seems like a great method. Whew. Wow, that's very specific. It's like, okay, that's enough. You've had your fill. Well, he can't be as gentle as you. You set the bar too high. Fight, fight, fight. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I mean, I'm not too familiar with the biology of harpies, although I like to be. I don't think Glenn would lie. Right, that would definitely have an effect. Ouch. Yeah, we're just trying to help. Uh, somebody block that? Okay, with the broom. Okay, I was wondering what that was. That's why she wanted to bring her, to protect him from her. Probably hurt, though. Well, it could have gotten better, although it could have gotten worse. Bird brains, yeah. Well, she can't fly, she can't go too far in a Harpy village. Okay, I have faith in you. I really do love her design. Even if her feathers aren't super vibrant, as he said, she still looks great. Well, yeah. You clearly wanted something from her. Yeah, what do you want, though? Right? You want to fight? I didn't know that. Makes sense. Bit of a fan here. I mean, maybe not a fan necessarily, but some admiration, looks like. Yeah, Uncle got it. Okay, we're gonna have a 1v1 Centaur versus Harpy. Pretty cool to watch. Okay, we're not quite on the same page here. I'm not sure we're getting through to her. Stick. I was just gonna crush it for a second. In quotes. Apparently her claws are her attack method of choice, which makes sense. You're not gonna hurt someone too much by flapping your feathers at them. Yeah, my money's on the horse. Or not. What did she do? Would I like to have seen that? You didn't break any bones, right? Yeah, that's definitely not okay. A lot of people in the show would beat her up for that. You are a scary Lamia. Oof. Yeah, she may have got a single strike in, but clearly Tasalia won. What could possibly be the problem at a Harpy village? Doesn't sound like a great habit. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, let's try to avoid that if we can. As opposed to... Sure. Especially if it's gonna help Illy. What's the treasure? Oh, we're just gonna find as many feathers as we can. Gonna make our own Illy from scratch. Right, as he said. He knows his stuff. Obviously by the doctor's side. It's a good skill to have. Love the faith she has in the doctor. Oh. Did you have to make me jump, Safi? Yeah, they're different colors, clearly. I'm allowed to talk to other women, you know. Right. Yeah, she definitely needs some. Otherwise she lashes out. Maybe we could get her like a coat. Oh. Well, that's not Ely. Yeah, I kind of figured she'd go somewhere. Gotta follow the trail of feathers, just the right ones, not yellow ones. It must be hard to actually see what's going on from that far away. And now you're molten. Yeah, don't do anything stupid. You technically you can walk, it's just a bit more limited. Well, she's an experienced warrior, you know. That's for you to decide. Oh. Well, yeah, I think she spotted her. Well, she has some kind of special vision. Would you call it infrared? I'm not quite sure what the word for it would be. Okay. It's like dealing with a rebellious child. He's a fine doctor, okay? Oh? And? Well, yeah. For my personal collection. I don't quite get it, but our tentacle sensei. Why would I make things easy for him? Life is just full of pop quizzes. I think so. He hasn't shared it with me yet, though. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. They're basically teeth, I guess. Oh. Oh, wow, okay. Phoenix Blood Harpy. That is something. Now, I would not have guessed that, no. No, she's a legendary creature, I assure you. Really wish you would speak up. How do you hear her? Sure. It's a lot to swallow. But will she resurrect when she dies? Oh, wow. Wow. That looks so cool. She's in such a better mood now. Her appearance looks great. I don't know what you're talking about. I would be happy to help with that. Saw you? Oh, alright. I guess that would be embarrassing. I've never laid an egg before, but I imagine so. Well, I guess that answered that question. I mean, he really didn't do much in the end, technically, but... look at my feathers, everyone. And there she goes. What was it, hot? That was clearly something. Yeah, Phoenix heat, I guess. It's like she flies and drops some feathers on a forest, it just burns the forest down. The Kishi thing she does is too cute. Well, by the end of the episode, she's in a much better mood and can fly. And in the end, Glenn mostly just provided moral support. Like, he didn't tie her up and blindfold her like his last patient. So, a little bit less physical. But, you know, he did play a part, I suppose. But yeah, Harpy with Phoenix Blood, I think that's a new one. Never heard of that before. It's a pretty cool idea, though. Her wings definitely look great. Bum 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 bum. Okay, Stinger. Is it, yeah, that's the spider. That's web, I assume. I hope. It's definitely a web. Okay. Well, next episode definitely focuses on the spider. No doubt about it with that title. But Yeah, anyway, that was the 6th episode of Monster Musume no Oisha-san. And like I thought, this episode was pretty much all about helping our harpy girl Illy with her issues. Although what her issues were kind of vague. Like, once he actually went to check on her, he figured out pretty quickly that she was, molten. And that was at least one of the issues, right? But clearly there was more than that going on. Even her herself was pretty insistent that there's clearly something wrong with her. And it is true that there was something more to it than just the molten. But that definitely was happening, though. There was like feathers everywhere, in the room, and we just kept finding them in random locations. So clearly something was up, and we had to figure it out. Of course, more than physical, there was also a lot of just kind of emotional issues with her. Like not feeling like she belongs and wanting to run away, specifically wanting to, run away and join the gladiator thing, and that's why she wanted to talk to Tasalia, because she's like an expert at that, so anyone could help her with that, it would be her. So we had a little bit of a little match between them, although we didn't really show much of it at all, unfortunately. We got the gist of it, Illy got good scratch in there somehow, and Tasalia kind of smacked her down a bit. So, I guess that's technically the important bit. But yeah, she was initially pretty wary of the Dr. Glenn, like not really wanting him to be there, But didn't really say why until like the very end, where apparently it's just some lingering embarrassment from the egg-laying thing. Fair enough. His actual investigation he did itself was pretty great. Got to see those armpits, so pretty lewd stuff for sure. And yeah, the biggest reveal of the episode was just like I said, she had the phoenix blood in her. So, that's definitely much better than any kind of illness. Like, it's not an illness, right? So that's good news, right? Having amazing phoenix blood within you, getting to be able to grow these gorgeous feathers, like that's all pretty good news. So, that's great, because I was kind of expecting there to be some kind of illness that we'd have to treat, but you can't treat having phoenix blood, So it's pretty positive in that sense, for sure. And apparently our octopus sensei knew all about that and just wants Glenn to figure it out himself, because that's just kind of how she rolls. Yeah, there's a color scheme with the new wings, red, white, yellow, blue. It's just something about that color pattern really just speaks to me. I couldn't have designed it better myself, honestly. And she was really cute when she finally got into this happy mode, her improved mood by the end of it, just like happily showing everyone her wings, like, hey guys, look at my wings. That was all pretty nice, cute stuff that I enjoyed. And I'm just glad we were able to help her, because, nobody wants to see a depressed harpy. So I'm glad that she got over her issues by the end of it. And not really too much to say on the episode beyond that. Just next episode, we're clearly going to be focusing on the spider. Apparently, can I just like skip that arc? But probably not. I'll deal with it. But just. I wonder what her issue would even be. Maybe her webs are not sticky enough. I don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. I just wish the rest of the show could just take place in the Harpy Village. Is that so much to ask, really? But apparently so. Anyway, good episode. I liked our Harpy girl. Glad we could help her. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.